Divine Rising Academy. Yeah. Hey, these damn wasps out here keep chasing me and shit. And this is why it's okay though. Because they think I'm one of them. I have no problem being respectful. Letting all of the damn wasps in this damn area know that I'm not one of them. It's at the point where I have to apologize for the honeybees for any misunderstanding that they thought I was a part of, because I don't fuck with the wasps. Why? Because of all the bullying they do to the honeybees. I said this the other day, all right? And I forgot what I was watching the show. I forgot what the shit was. All right, and by the way, there's like a game or something. I tried to, hold on. We got a game in the back, everybody being productive, you know? Exercising, all that good stuff. Is the sun blocking with y'all? Hold on. Make sure the sun ain't. All right, that should be better. All right, we out here in the evening again. So yeah, I forgot what I was watching the other day, but is this bitch tilted? It's a little tilted. Anyway, so I'm gonna talk to y'all about that shit while I fix this. Okay, it's fixed. I forgot what I was watching the other day, but it had something to do with bees. All right, and long story short, I was like, "Ooh, look at the honeybee." Honeybees are great. They usually have no aggression towards anyone. But as I always say, appreciate nature from a distance. Yo ass up, because guess what? They got work to do. And if you get in the way of their work, here's the thing, their work is a part of why we're alive. All right? The bees are busy keeping us breathing. So please, leave them alone. Oh, we gonna get into it. Yes, everything that hey, here's the thing. Ain't any stuff that we talk about, it's always gonna be like a continuation of shit that we talked about in the last video, plus new shit, because there's always something going on and we gonna get into it, right? Like next up, spiders, for instance. I'm seeing a lot of people having pet spiders, not like tarantulas and shit. I mean like pet fucking jumping spiders and shit. Long story short, what am I talking about? This represents the fact that people are starting to get a little too comfortable. They're starting to cross that line that they shouldn't really be crossing. Now here's the thing, there's not really much of a consequence for it. It's just kind of stupid. All right? Now look, when you study spiders, when you study organisms and beings, you're aware of their nature, you're aware of their personality, you're aware of all that type of shit about them. There's nothing about a spider that would ever make me want to take that shit into my crib. No. Give it a name, put a bow tie on it and shit? Hell fucking no. I don't think so. No. Okay, that's why animals and organisms and beings have real shit to do. So when I see videos of tigers getting declawed and shit at zoos, what the fuck? The tiger needs those claws to do what it's supposed to do. It can't do that without its claws. Oh, wait, let me guess. Oh, that's because the damn, yeah, it don't even matter. Because after the vet got through declawing, that's when it happened. It's not like he did it and then that was the punishment. No, they were declawing him anyway, and that damn tiger was so mad, jumped on the back of that motherfucker. Yes, even with no claws, that tiger was still manhandling her. She was unharmed because I don't know if it was defanged yet. You ain't gonna mess with that. That's just petty. Oh wait, all right. No, we ain't gonna wait because y'all gonna stop fucking and modifying shit that you don't need to be messing around with. All right. You got your goldfish, you got your cat, you got your dog, you got your pet frog and your turtle. What else more do you need? And I don't even think a turtle is necessary. I don't think a fucking frog is necessary. I don't think any of that shit is. Here's the thing, dogs and cats, they have an extensive history of being right by our side through tough times and back in the day when we needed what? To get some work done. Cats, they keep the pests down, and motherfucking dogs, they herd the cattle. Yeah, we got work to do. What the fuck is a fish gonna help me do? Nope. All right, we know what you finna go do is go bail that. You finna get them bales over there. You finna make sure them damn coyotes stay away from the flock. All right. No, I ain't got no time to be walking up on some shit in a damn tank. Oh, that's so cute. No, you can if you wanna. I'm dead ass serious too. The only reason I For anyone who doesn't know, it needs to. The only reason why humor is involved is because laughing saves lives, despite the fact ain't shit funny. So in between everything we get into, oh, we gon' be colorful because it's a colorful day. Look at this blue right here. Look at all this green. It's earth as fuck. This whole frame right now, earth. All right. All right. Try to be mindful of blessings. Oh damn, the sky is wiping though right now. Hold on, there's like an oil slick in the sky. Hold on, you see it? Hold on. It's like this right here. But that sky is wiping. Give you a nice pan of everything. This is one of the usual spots that we go to, you know. I will say the last time I was here, it wasn't even like, wow, look at the sky. You got to make sure you're taking the time to look at the sky because there's so much going on in the sky. And if you're not vibrating high, if you're not transcending, then, you know, you won't see it or feel it. And a lot of times what's going on is that we're feeling it first, right? So many efforts, hold on. So many efforts are made to what? Get you off your game. I think that's some punk ass shit, first of all. There's a kids soccer game, so I'm gonna try to keep the swearing down and shit. But we got real stuff to say. The grown folks is talking, so they gonna have to bedtime coming up anytime anyway. So yeah, all right. Efforts in this world, I think, are dumb because not efforts in this world, but I think that organizations and groups and people and beings in this world who take it upon themselves to delude others, deceive others, betray others, so that they can have less confidence in their own game, so that they can be off guard, so that they can be afraid of shit. That's not a squad. That's not a faction. All right, we got the God team. All right, Team God. Over here, we get real money. We have really great, amazing days that only get better after the next. Okay, we're the healthiest, the wealthiest, the happiest, the most balanced. And yes, we have our chaos. We got our darkness too. That's all right. You know, shit, you know, we might be somewhere at 2 in the morning when all of it just hits us at once. Smiling and crying at the same damn time. Loving it, because that's what it means to be alive. All right? Some people, what? Unalive shit because of the how intense the feeling of life is. You go through a bunch of shit. You understand how you understand. You feel how you feel. You might be confused, but most of all, you feel so much. That can be a lot, so much to the point for some people where it causes them to go down a dark path. We don't want that. All right, we want what? To embrace and accept everything on the spectrum of life, both happy and what? Forgive us, God, we're forgiven. Sad and any emotion. All emotions that we are aware of right now. That's all we are aware of so far. Those are the only ones we are aware of so far. And remember, emotions aren't only limited to how you feel. Emotions are what? I'm trying to give opportunities, all right? That's what I'm trying to do, all right? I'm trying to be given opportunities because I have proven what? That I'm a profitable investment, all right? We got to do this shit together out here, all right? You ain't got to like nobody, but guess what? You're going to get along and show respect when it comes to the money and when it comes to having a good day. Simple as that. That's nothing, we can agree on that, all right? So, as we mentioned, there's a bunch of people out here trying to get you to be distracted. It could be on some low level, right? It could be any political, whatever. It could be entertainment, like the bad side of entertainment. Because here's the thing, a lot of people go, oh, politics are bad. Here's the thing, there's good politics and bad politics. I don't mind knowing about percentages and spending plans, especially if it has something to do with shit I give a fuck about. However, when I hear about all of this spending going this way and that way and not our way, here's the thing, I don't expect a piece of the pie. No, I do expect to know why though. And when you're telling lies though, I don't think so at all. No, it won't be flying today. So you can do as many equations as you want. I am not Bill Nye. I ain't gonna find it out. You can go down the rabbit hole. Because it's simple over here. I'm on the team with the people who are the real deal. They get it, and the only thing they live for is getting it in the most godly way. And then learning, appreciating the process, and then just, you know, helping as many other people as possible get it too. It's that simple. You ain't gotta make it harder than it needs to be. It's just hard enough, as we all know. And I'm glad. I wouldn't want it any other way. Shit's boring enough. So you better throw some chaos, some difficulties, I almost said challenges, some challenges and some struggles. Yes, we gonna juggle all that. It's a circus, boy. But we ain't playing at all. This ain't no show. This ain't no act. And damn sure I ain't gonna make nobody pay no ticket. I'm not gonna make nobody pay for no ticket either. That's some dumb shit. Whoa. So you tell me y'all went up there, snatched up some elephants, and then charged me a ticket for their misery going somewhere? Nah. You see, every being has a story. So when it comes down to a lot of these animals, you know, that people want to say this and that about, whether it's zoo, whether it's circuses, or just like an abusive reserve or something. I don't know. Some of them had like problems when they were at birth, so they just right away had to go to a nature reserve or a zoo, right? That's just how it is. And you know what? If it was either that or they get picked off in the wild because they're fucking weak and they can't move, you know, or they can't defend themselves, or they're young and there's a lot. Or like say it was a cub or something and their mom got picked off and this was the only survive. Like, I don't know. Don't let it be no endangered species either. They're gonna make sure that they, you know, take care of it. In that case, it's warranted because we gotta keep species alive. Oh, next topic. Yeah. It went to sleep. Yeah. It went to death. I'm sorry, I gotta start it over. 3, 2, yeah, hey. It went to sleep. Yeah, it went to bed. Hey. Why you trying to wake it up if it's dead? Nah. You hear about all these different extinct animal species that they're bringing fucking back. Apparently they brought back the dire wolf. That was one. I don't know. What? Some weird stuff going on, man. Some weird stuff going on. You can't. How you gonna wake some shit up that ain't supposed to be up no more? Here's the thing, right? Things happen, and it is what it is. God and the universe and the galaxy and the heavens, we're all in control. We got this shit, all right? It might look like how it looks like, but then what you're gonna find out is there was a lot you didn't know. Stop bringing shit back to life. Stop looking for shit in places that you have no business in. That's how you stumble upon stuff. That's how you wake stuff up that was just taking a nap, and that nap was the only thing allowing our reality to be fucking somewhat normal. In like a, decent sense where we all just have for the sake of a productive day. You can't really have a productive day if Cthulhu is walking around fucking shit up. All right? You're not, I'm telling you right now, there's not going to be, there will be no lines at any store, and everybody will just be either on the belt line panicking or losing their mind in some way, shape, or form. I'm just saying. There are very real beings in this world that, guess what, are either dormant or sleeping, or they're off in some place of the world that's deep. It could be in the water. It could be in a remote forest or jungle. It could be underground. All right. And remember, those are just the frontiers we are aware of so far. Earth? You want to know about planet Earth? Oh, you want to know about Kai? You want to know about Tiamat? That's all right. I like to just call it Earth. I like Earth. I like the name Earth is beautiful. All right. And guess what? Y'all know I have to keep it real, and I always keep it real because y'all is the realest. We're the realest together. Whenever we talk about other names of the realm, all right, Kai, all right, Tiamat, let's all together appreciate the fact that we have learned that together, at all the different times we have, to the point where at this point we can connect on that. This isn't me saying no shit that you haven't heard. And this isn't me trying to sit up here and say words that I think I'm saying for the first motherfucking time, because I'm not. No. Check it out. Water break. This planet is beyond your comprehension. This planet is home to beings and places, environments. There's so much. This world is actually pretty fucking infinite. Do not allow the closed-minded, okay, don't allow the closed-minded mindset of others make you think, especially based on geography and what the fuck you were taught, to make you think that it's anything less than what the fuck you think it is. Because most people probably think that Earth is what it is, and it just, there's a lot of places you can go, a lot of places you can't go. No, and don't even get me started with the flat Earth round shit. Don't get me started with that. Because you know what I'm gonna say. If you ask me which one, I'm gonna say both. You know how I'm rocking, okay? I'm for all possibilities. Because guess what? All of us, in our own way, we're gonna see. We'll see everything. But you gotta wanna see that shit. We know how infinite Earth is. Angels at every corner of this bitch. All right? We got angels at every corner. So hateful beings, negative beings, stop it. We see all of it. We know all of it. All right? You know better. We give you an opportunity to show better. That's why you're allowed to continuously keep fucking doing it, even though you're not supposed to be doing it. You're only making your karma what? Worse. We don't want that. That's what they call it in this world, okay? Among the beings, they call it karma. All right. The result of you dishing yourself what the fuck you've been serving to others. How it is executed, how it actually happens is different. It might happen sooner, it might happen later, it might happen in the middle of that. The fact that it has to happen at all is messed up. We don't want that. You should be out getting money. You should be out having fun with your people. You should be out enjoying your the current project you're on, whatever. But this world, I'm trying to tell you, woo, let Jem Leone from the throne to Leone, let us be the host of Earth. All right, this bitch is popping. You got to shift your reality. You got to train up. All right, you gotta learn from ego, but then burn the ego. You gotta learn from ego, but then burn the ego. All right. As we know, life is about appreciating just for the sole purpose of loving it, everything and anything. So learning from ego exercises just understanding and perceiving all types of whatever from the situations you go through. Great. Awesome. That don't mean I'm attached to that. No, it was nice to know. I appreciate the fact it allowed us to fucking do something and be something with our blessing of life. But guess what? It gets so much better. Godly beings only live for it being the most godly it can be. Woo! And by all means, I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. It could be something that allows us to see something more that increases how much better shit is. What am I talking about? We know about nature. We know about the elements and how, but in the way we do so far. I look forward to the day where we transcend to the point where we can discover an entirely new, like, nature, but like it's nature, but a different type of nature, right? Just like the elements, right? We know about water, right? We know about, we know about water is one of the best elements ever. I don't care. It's my shit right there. But elements, I'm not only thinking about like, I'm not even thinking about in terms of like elemental. Okay, and scale is unlimited, so therefore nature and the elements are too. I just know there's levels to nature and the elements, and I want to transcend that and conquer it. What? For what? Because yes, it's all that top shit, but it's great to appreciate. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. Telling you. There's places in this world. There's beings in this world. What I'm trying to tell you, it's unlimited. I could sit here and list, but it's beautiful. It's amazing. All right. I think one of the biggest, I guess, the Star Wars universe. Boom. You want to know what Earth is like? Okay, that's what the fuck this bitch is. Except, like, the whole galaxy combined into just one realm. But remember, but this realm isn't the only shit either. The heavens are unlimited. Yes, okay, you signed up for an eternal adventure because it's either this or fucking lights out, not existing at all. What's the trade-off? Hey, anything we want. Yeah. Especially when that reality shifts, okay? A lot of us right now are broke as fuck. Yep, in that boat. A lot of us are still fucking trying to get our shit off the ground. Yep, in that boat. And that motherfucker got all types of holes. It's sinking. I'm missing the paddle and I damn near need a damn life jacket. Okay? Because I know once this bitch go down, we gonna have to keep swimming. We gonna have to keep treading. Because to the top is where we headed. Yeah, okay, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'll pull up to finally, after we reach the shore, all right, we gonna be tore up. All right, we gonna have an arm missing and shit from a shark. No, actually, you know what? We're so godly. You know what? Let the boat go down. Let the boat go down. Hey, cause guess what? That boat that we're in, the broke boat, the poor boat, the not successful boat, that boat go damn near sink. But it's supposed to. All right, it's gonna damn near sink, and it's gonna force you to appreciate and care about not letting it sink, to the point where you exercise all of this appreciation and care for keeping it afloat. But guess what? You know, in your spirit, especially when you're godly, you know, okay? You know that whenever shit is seemingly over, that's actually the time where shit like gets better and transforms into the next best thing. All right? So that's why I don't like that word death. I don't like that word death at all. It's so stupid because it's non-existent. There's only transcendence. That's it. That's how amazing God is. God said, no, where are you going? Nowhere. Next level, to the next best level, and the next best level after that best level. Right. I know it's kind of confusing. I know. Everybody's saying this, everybody doing that. Don't worry about it. We got it. Just stick around. Don't leave our side. We got it. And we got you. All right? You stay a lot, you embrace that shit, and then you realize, oh, you've been had it the whole time. All right? It's that simple. And it gets simpler when you exercise it. And as I said, nothing's hard about life. The only thing about life that's hard is waiting for shit. Because it's boring as hell. And I'm trying to tell you, yeah, okay, we all have work jobs. Okay, we at least all should have. We know what it's like when we're on that constant payroll. Money smacking. It might be paycheck to paycheck, but guess what? It feels good to still have some shit coming through. Yeah, all right, yeah, all right. It feels like there's shit going on, and we love that. All right? It feels like, okay, we can make investments. Okay, we can move around. We can go here and do some work, and then we can go there and do work. Okay, when you ain't got fuck out of here, don't die. I'm done with gas money stopping niggas. I'm done. Yes, because that's not a reason why nobody gets no fucking work done. We're gonna walk, we're gonna bike, we're gonna fucking ask somebody. I don't care. Yes, all that you got, because you have to show that you do. And right now I'm in the, you know, like I said, these damn 9-to-5s keep playing with me. I'm done with them. I'm not fucking with them no more. But hey, guess what? There's a loophole to this shit. You still got a big money. All right, until you're monetizing shit and you actually fucking have money in your hand or see it in your account. All right, until that shit happens. So there's plenty of ways to make money out here outside of just your typical 9-to-5. Okay, most old people are gonna try to tell you to get a real fucking job. They don't even know what the fuck real is. So how can they tell you about real anything? They ain't real for shit. I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all old as fucking, y'all on your way out. Yeah, it's okay. You can't do nothing. It's a shame that you want to do something whenever words like this are being said to your ass, because you should have been doing something instead of thinking that the shit that you're currently doing is what the fuck you need to be doing. And guess what? If you think you need to be doing that, we support that for you. But don't ever get yourself off in front of a real godly being and try to dictate what the fuck they do or don't do, because your ass will get nah. Yes. All right. Your comment will have no effect. How angry you feel and strongly in your spirit you want to make niggas feel bad, it's not gonna do shit but make your ass look worse than you already are. All right, and guess what? Whoever would try to make themselves look worse, we're already broke. That's why I don't fucking carry myself like that. Because as I always say, a broke person is someone who doesn't want shit for themselves. A broke person is someone with no goals. A broke person is someone with no type of discipline or nothing. That's broke. That's a broken spirit right there. All right? Hey, to all the motherfucking weak backbone motherfuckers, y'all can get mad all you want. Or you can be like, damn, that's actually some real shit. because I was like that too. I'd never been no weak backbone person, but you know what? There's been a lot of revelations I've had to, eat, especially when it was shit that I was doing to myself. You have to take accountability for your own shit, all right? Because the truth will set you free. Look at that beautiful ass sunset. That's our home right there. That's one of our homes right there. Yeah, right. There go to driveway. All right, we just put in this. Yeah, we just put in a whole east wing right here. We just put in a whole, yep. We put solar panels on top of that. You know what? Fuck solar panels. We got the sun. So that's so beautiful. I love me some heavenly, some heavenly horizon. Beautiful. That's what it is. I'm trying to tell you, there's real people out here who want there's real people out here who want real results. And okay, well, you know what? That's the way to go. I'm proud of you. Yes, because you said fuck the fake shit. Forget not being the real deal. Like, come on, there's nothing worse than like being successful, but then getting it taken away. Because it was for a limited time only, or because it was too good to be true. I think that's the common one. Too good to be true shit. We don't like that. All right. And I stay ready to talk a motherfucker up. All right. Everybody, because it seems like whenever there's some godly, real, legendary, ultimate, invincible stuff going on, people automatically want to run to it and see if it's the real deal or not. Shit, bring your ass. Come one, come all. Okay. Free smoke. We serving this shit up. All right. Block. Yes. Block hot in this house. I ain't got shit to prove. I ain't no need to prove nothing to nobody. But I know everybody got a story. And as I said, when you come to this world, most of us come to this bitch broke. We come to this planet, to this world with not the best hand. But that's on purpose, okay? Please do not look at that as a bad thing. If you come up in this bitch poor like us on all government assistance, fucking Section 8, motherfucking foster homes and all type of fucking dumbass shit like that, bro. Fucking don't even get me started. All right? We can't be on that shit. All right? Everybody has a story. But I ate that shit. And the whole time I was chilling. I wasn't complaining. I wasn't running around trying to fucking seek validation. No. Yes, niggas have been alone, but not alone because guess what? From Leon to the throne. I'm sorry, from the throne to Leon. All right? I'm sitting there, I'm drawing and stuff. I'm playing video games and stuff. I'm on the bus and shit, just taking it all in, absorbing the world, and appreciating the fucking environment. Understanding people, understanding infrastructure, understanding just the system of shit out here, you know? Understanding what it means to truly be on the front lines of contributing to the what? To the fucking... To the advancement out here of human excellence. Not humans and human beings, but like what it means to be human. Because if you live by what it means to be human, you understand God's law, love all and be godly. Shit. Have a good ass day. Don't stop lying, Shit. Do something for yourself and then have just the sheer result of that, just do something for a bunch of everybody else. Other people. All right. Okay. Beautiful as fuck, though. I saw Taco Bell was bringing back their motherfucking their retro menu, but only select items. Taco Bell, stop the bullshit. Y'all need a revamp. Okay, because what is that? They opened up like a bar, like a car, Taco Bell. I forgot the name of it. But anyways, what they need to do is like set up just a few of them that look 90s and shit. That's what they need to do. Bet you they get a lot more people in that bitch. Trying to tell you. And what's crazy about that is they gonna get some people coming up in there thinking it's the 90s and shit too. Because Taco Bell. What's Taco Bell? Taco Bell is the #1 spot for what? Drunk motherfuckers coming in there after bar hours. Okay, or around bar time, because they close at like 1 or like 12 or 10 or some shit, or like 11 or 12 or some shit. Can you imagine that you working at motherfucking Taco Bell, right? Some drunk dude, like in the motherfucking in the damn drive-through. He's up here, he thinks it's the fucking 90s and shit. He'd be, bro, Could I get a chili cheese roll up and some cinnamon fries and are you all right, man? This is 2025. What the fuck? Okay, The Matrix did not just come out. All right, I just want you to know. The fuck? No, no, there's no way. I just saw it. I swear. We were just we were just at the IMAX. Like, I guarantee you. No. The fuck? You was not at no IMAX. I know for a fact you weren't at no IMAX. And if you were, yo ass, I guarantee you were there motherfucking 2 hours before 8 o'clock. All right, you better stop playing. You better stop playing. Hey, they got some cool ass merch though. I'll say that. Like, I love me some nostalgia. That's what the whole point of that. What the whole point of that was. And don't mind the terrible 90s accent. Don't mind the terrible 90s accent. First of all, what even is a 90s accent? That makes no sense. Fucking flip 1090, bruh. Like, anybody could say that in any time era. It wouldn't be awkward unless it was like the 50s or 60s. All right. No. Imagine you get in a motherfucking time machine and you go back to when Abraham, you go back to when like George Washington and shit was alive. You go back to like the founding fathers era, right? Go back to the 1700s and shit. And you see him at the table, you're like, but you have a cloak so they can't see you, right? I don't even want to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it because this is so awkward. Like, there's no way in fuck this would ever happen. Because I want to know, as we said in the previous video, how shit was back then is how it is today. All right, we experience it the same. How we look back on it based on technology and like the pictures compared to the pictures today, that's how we think of it as old time. But they saw color and shit too. But I think it would be funny as fuck if they were signing the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution or whatever it is, you see them at the shit and they're like, damn, Roger, the fuck you got going on? The damn armpits about oniony as shit. It's like, you expect them to go, here. Foremost, we want you, however, to precisely, like, that's how they're supposed to talk. But who are we to say how who are we to say how the founding fathers talk? Maybe they talk like, bro, I can't believe you just passed up. You fumbled the bag. Like, I don't think they would talk like that. But a time machine would be beautiful. Because as we said, remember how we said earlier, this game called Earth it's very beautiful and it's the best game ever. All right, it's one of the best games ever. Most of us, we start broke. All right, so we don't get to experience how great it is. We just get to hear about it from other testimonies of other people who are doing well in life and shit. And guess what? Half of those people aren't even actually doing well. They're just making whatever money they can off of pretending to do well. All right, that's their career. And then some people are actually doing well. And if we break down those percentages, a lot of them were inherited that shit. But then we get to the real percentage of people who started on the block. They did everything they possibly could because they were supposed to. They didn't run away from their destiny. They didn't run away from their hardships and their trials and tribulations. Okay, they took it because they knew that was training and that was getting them ready on purpose to be the best they could be. Because you gotta be the best you could be. Instead of thinking that shit is, oh, it's hard, life sucks because of it, and now I'm gonna fuck up my blessings and try to cut corners or see who I can finesse or try to get involved with scummy people or people who are negative and they're gonna backstab you later on, especially if you don't pay up with interest. Like, no, I don't think so. No. Ah, damn, man. You be seeing, hold on. Sometimes I be seeing these motherfucking streaks across the sky. Like that one right there. Whenever you see airplanes in the sky doing that shit, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. We could talk about it. Let's talk about it. Spiritual motherfuckers everywhere are in conspiracy theorists. They always want to talk about chemtrails and shit. Even Prince talked about chemtrails. I ain't gonna talk to you about chemtrails. Because talking about chemtrails would then, for some reason, mean that I'm trying to like bring out some fucking fear for what the fuck negative beings are potentially or maybe doing. Like, hold on. All right, there we go. Right? I don't care about no damn chemtrail. And conspiracies to me are fun, right? Because it's all fun to me. I wish it was all just around us like that, so that people could stop being afraid, and then they could just adjust to it as their new normal, and see that it's not here to hurt them. It's not gonna do no bad shit, So, you name any conspiracy. You name anything and everything, not even conspiracy related. You can name anything and everything you possibly could think about that you're confused on or you just want to know about. We know about most things, but a lot of things we don't speak about because we haven't gone through those experiences because we weren't supposed to, right? I can't tell you about working at SeaWorld, even though I can tell you a lot about aquatic animals, all right? Because I'm not supposed to be someone at SeaWorld. And also I understand that, regardless of where someone works at, it doesn't mean anything like that. Okay, it's just another thing on your resume. Like me personally, I'd rather add just embrace everything. And here, we never pass ourselves off as no master. I know a lot about shit, but I'm also in the process of learning a lot about a lot of stuff at the same time. Everyone should. Never cut yourself off from knowledge. Don't think that, whatever, no. But especially if it's conspiracy related, I love to get into it because it's fun shit. I wish aliens, we all know aliens are among us and shit. We all know all the different beings are out here and shit. We okay, right? Among the realm, underground, underwater, okay, chilling in the sky, okay, east end, west end, south end, north end, everywhere, there's shit. So, and it's very normal. There is nothing like abnormal about a giant creature. There's nothing abnormal about an angel. There's nothing abnormal about something in the woods that's like 10 feet tall with 8 arms and 10 eyes. It don't matter what it is. It could be underground. It could be a big ass worm. Okay, fuck you, man. It could be anything. I don't care what it is. Or it could be like an ancient race, or not ancient race, but an ancient like civilization of like beings that have like on some Avatar shit. It could be anything. It's just, but that's why. So, okay, when it comes to all things amazing on Earth, you got to make sure that you have your VIP pass. Your VIP pass is what you are the VIP pass, okay? But you only, damn, these like trees look like angel wings. It's beautiful. All right. But you are the VIP pass. Okay, the VIP pass essentially is you vibrating high, you transcending to the point where your reality keeps shifting. All right? That's what the VIP pass is. All right? You don't really get to transcend reality and go beyond just basic level human stuff until what? You get up with the universe. How do you get up with the universe? I don't have a spaceship. NASA isn't, they're not responding to my emails. I want to be an intern so bad. No. You want to know how you go to space? You want to know how you go to space? You want to know how you go to space? Sit down, seek within, close your eyes, and bam, you're in the cosmos. All right? Triple darkness, pitch black. All right? You're in space. You want to know how, and what does this all represent? Because I do a lot of talking, like vague, kind of mystic, but I do that on purpose just to jump into it right after that with detail. We got to be transcending. That's all it is. Okay? When you sit within when you're meditating, we'll keep it like that. Meditate, close your eyes. There, you're in space now. Okay? That's what that is. That's what that is. You're going to see a lot, feel a lot, hear a lot, understand a lot. The more you do it, the more you'll naturally appreciate everything you are because of all of these things that you're experiencing simply from just meditating. But it's not meditating. It's alignment. And when you stay aligned and you live for always staying aligned, you are constantly aware of what you need to do. Okay, when you do those things to the highest extent, in the most godly way, and you never stop doing those things, life gets better. Or so we've been told. I don't know. I mean, shit. Just in general, doing this shit. Niggas healthy as fuck. Look good. Feel good. Motherfucking air. Smell good. Taste good. You know, but it could always feel, look, hear, smell, taste a lot better. So we appreciate the advancement as we achieve more. All right, we always appreciate it as we achieve more. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Hey, that's what it is. That's what it is. Whoa. Whoop. And we back. Oh man, every time I look at the sun, the sky, I just want to stand on it. But you got to transcend there. We got to get there. So we're going to stand on the sky in every way we possibly can. In the meantime, but every time you look at that sky, I just want to go right. I always just want to go right up in there. Just right there. My favorite thing to do when we meditate is we basically manifest ourselves in front of like a green sun, right? So it's like we're in space, right? We're meditating, right? But we like to visualize us in front of like a green sun. That's all. Sun is some beautiful shit. I love the sun. What's there not to like about the sun? Hey. It's responsible for why everything's so great. Shit. That's why we gotta migrate. I ain't about to be stuck in no Midwest. Fuck the snow. That's an abomination, an insult, an offense to all godly beings, and I don't mess with it. Get your ass on somewhere. You gonna sit there and try to drop some ice on motherfucking plane. No, stop. I don't think so. Gonna try to drop some ice. Anyways, like I was saying earlier, the conspiracy shit is something that is fun to us because we can just talk about it and get into it. I love it. But I think I was talking about the chemtrails, right? Chemtrails to me, I don't give a fuck about what anyone wants to get worried about or afraid about in terms of whatever the fuck, any type of, like whatever the agenda is. I don't care. That's why we don't even talk about the government no more, because there ain't nothing to talk about. They're lame. They ain't got shit. They don't. Fuck. And if they think they got some shit they can help with, yeah, I'll give you they better stop. Because what they gonna do is sit up here and think that they can, quote, kill people. What's gonna happen is in that moment where they think they could do something, it's gonna cause those people, those innocent people, to charge. And it's gonna cause them to activate into their true godly form. You don't want that, and it's gonna be their fault. It's gonna be their fault. All right, for the divine ones, anyways. Like I said, I mean, they're not doing anything. They're not. They can't do anything. I don't care how much they actually have done or think they've done. They can't do shit. The only thing they can do is lie and get as many people as possible to give a fuck, even though it's just talk. They're all talk. That's all they are. So. I'm not coming at them at anything. I'm not standing up for them, but I have nothing against them. But I don't have anything like I'm when it comes to the government, I'm neutral really, because it's just a bunch of business workers. That's it. Okay, I don't care. They don't got. There's nothing fun to talk about with them, and I always say that. That's why we don't. But we can talk about conspiracies. So chemtrails. The whole theory is, elite groups, government, whatever the fuck, they want to sit there and say that they're putting like aluminum and all these different chemicals into the fucking air that then fucks up the atmosphere, blocking sunlight. But also, if depending on what the operation is, they can also do cloud seeding and shit. But that's different. I don't know. It's like, who cares? I mean, we could talk about it just to talk about it because it's fun to talk about. But people are having fun still. right? People, they're having a game over there. People playing basketball. People are walking the dogs. They can't do shit because this is all God wants for anyone. In between, you know, transcendence. Beautiful day. People playing. You chill. So, you know, they that's what God wants. God wants everyone to have the best day ever. That's why it doesn't matter who it is. They can't drop no bomb. They can't fucking put no shit in the sky. They can't do nothing that's going to fucking end anything godly. I don't think they want that because I think they like those things too. It just gets to the point where certain people have nothing to do in their spare time, so they get really attached to topics like conspiracies, and then they go and then it becomes them, it swallows their whole personality up to the point where like they're weird and shit. You know, I don't fucking care, bro. I don't care. Too godly to give a fuck. And I'm all for anything and everything. But the minute the frequency is not godly, you can get the fuck on somewhere. That's what it is with me. And yeah, I love to joke around. I'm all that, haha, yeah, oh my, yeah, woo, yes. But all on a godly frequency because we're only here to grow. I'm not here to joke with bros and shit. I'm not here to know. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, most of y'all can't stand on your own shit with God on the throne and say, this is beyond good enough. Nah, you got to go try to find a date and shit. No, you got to try to go hop on the game and see who the fuck's online. Get the fuck on my face. You cannot talk to us. You can't. And this is the same shit that you should want to be standing on. You shouldn't want to have to seek validation from anybody. You shouldn't have to need anything else from no fuck that. You are God. You are a part of God. Embrace that shit. And you'll see just how fucking eternal infinity really is. Woo! I be trying to do tricks and shit. Hold on. Boom, you get that? That was a trick. It was a safe trick. I ain't trying to bust my ankle. I need to stand up, talk to y'all and shit. You know? That was my safe trick. It's also not too windy right now, and I appreciate a good day when the wind ain't fucking up the product. Even though I don't put much in at all. Just the all natural shit. So shea moisture, you know, that's all natural. It's getting dark. We're about to head out in a little bit. But you know we gotta come out here, all of us. No matter what it is. Like I said, last time we were out here, these mosquitoes were just very uncooperative, and they, you know what? They weren't even uncooperative. They just didn't want me in their hood. That's okay. That's all right, mosquitoes. Don't worry about it. I'll go somewhere else. Mosquitoes were all up on me. Like I forgot to check in and shit. They're like, "Well, you from these parts?" I'm like, "Hey man, I just trying to go do a video of it." No, I don't think we let you. You don't let you those things. No, I don't think so. I took my shit. I grabbed my tripod. Said, I don't know what the fuck y'all just said, but see ya. Oh man. As you transcend, as you're vibrating high, as you stay aligned with your destiny, you'll start to, you know, you'll learn the language, you'll learn the universe and how you connect with it, because the universe is alive in so many ways, just like the earth. And this entire realm, that life is present everywhere. But we've been talking about, like, you know, passing tests and stuff, right? The universal test, right? And whether you get just one whether you get okay, you do one, complete it, forgive us God, we're forgiven. Complete it, then another one. Okay, complete that one, forgive us God, we're forgiven. Or sometimes you'll just keep getting the same one, but in a different form. It gets to the point you're past that, and now you're just waiting for. I'm waiting for an angel just to fucking, we're godly. So angels need to pull up and give us the part of the mission, because that was a part of their stuff. Okay, remember, and the whole angel stuff too. We're a part of angel destiny. We're a part of godly destiny as well, though. We're part of all of it. Remember, shine like the seraphim at all times. All right, 6WA, right? Even though we're godly beings, it's all about God's love. That's why this shit is 6 wings. Because the seraphim are the most powerful symbol of God's love. All right? At least to us. All right, so shit. But after you're passing your universal test and shit, it gets to the point where like you need like we need to go further. We need to go farther. So it's at the point where now it needs to be a divine experience that serves as your confirmation that yes, you're beyond ready. Now you may depart. Now you may start. You may depart. You may depart. You may start. All that. All right. So like that's why I just be trying to stay connected to. We be connected to all things godly at all times. You have to, because at any moment it could be at night, literally. You could be thinking it's just a normal night, I'm about to go to sleep, and then boom, out of nowhere, there's a bright light in your room, and then boom, a divine figure comes in and gives you what? They give you your the mission briefing. That's what they give you. But a lot of people ain't ready for that. They'll damn near lose their mind or just go mad. Or get scared or some shit. I mean, fuck all that, man. Come on, Seraphim, pull up. Because I've been putting the signal out too. To all angels, to all divine beings, okay? The godly ones, especially this one, okay? Leon needs the next part of the mission. Leon needs that briefing. Leon would appreciate divine guidance in the way Leon wants it and always wanted it and needs it. Because it's what we were created for, all right? I don't give a fuck. So that's why I said earlier, I'm ready. Been ready. Where's Leviathan at? Where are the beings at? Where are all the creatures? Where are the dragons? All right, stop playing. Where are all the different cities with all the other different beings, okay, that look like us, but are different in their own way. Okay? We gotta get access to our true form, and I'm trying to tell you, bro, you think I'm playing? You think we're playing? We're not. When I'm trying to, that's the one thing a lot of people want a Lamborghini. A lot of people want a motherfucking this. A lot of people want that. I don't care. I need an angel to rise on the horizon and be like, Jab, so good to see you. All right, so this is what we're gonna do next. All right, yeah, great. Your training is going great right now. All right, here's the next part. We knew you'd make it. Keep going forever. You already know. It's anything. I don't give a fuck, bro. Obviously, it ain't gonna happen. And here's the thing: whenever you have any divine experience, any divine exchange with divine beings based on your heavenly destiny, because that's all it's for. Don't get fucking caught up in what it is, what they look like, how they sound, what you think their intentions are. No, fuck that. That's not what it's about. If you're godly, then you know the difference between shit that's ungodly and shit that is godly. All right, and because you're godly, nothing ungodly can mess with you. So therefore, that can only be a godly being, unless you like so. And thing is, remember, it's not about look. You don't rely on that. When you delete the ego, you're not relying on no damn eyes. Fuck that. It's all spirit. Okay. So I'm ready, bro, man. Ready and waiting. I don't even care. It could be fucking motherfucking Shenron coming out of the clouds. Let's go, Jam. We riding. Shit. Super Shenron too. People waiting on Jesus to come back. He been back. Jesus been back. You're a part of that, okay? Jesus is all the divine, what Jesus represented, all right? We're all that walking around. But that whole story was to, get you to not forget about it, even though the whole Bible, a lot of the Bible was to get you to be confused and forget about it. So that's why I don't mess with it. Mess with that, though. That right there is one of our homes. I have to give you one more look at that before we head out. We have, see, okay, right there. But I was gonna say, I keep skipping over the point. I'm gonna get this out. Whenever you see those streaks across the sky, it looks like a boat going over the ocean or a lake or some shit. Like, you can see one right now too. Hold on. It's kind of hard to see. Where is it? Anyways, hold on, you might be able to see it. Well, I can't see it. I'm trying to find it. Hold on, maybe I'm not turned the right way. Oh, there it is. It's like right there. Anyways, it's a plane. Ooh, a feather. You know, whenever we find wildlife artifacts, we have to, you know, show. All right. In fact, let's get down here. This is just a feather that looks like it belonged to. I don't know what kind of bird this belonged to, but that's another thing too. We need to be knowledgeable of. I need to get my field guides back. The only books I really have, like in the trunk of in the car, is I have like a book on sharks, because that's mandatory. All right, great white is the most. If you want to study a being in this world that knows how to be the best forever, okay, the great white. There you go. Angels from the east, west, south, and north. The divine signal has been sent out from the throne to Leon, and we would appreciate divine guidance at any time. And we are beyond ready and patient and most blessed to be a part of you in the way we are now. That's all. And it's not a big deal. All right. It's just, okay, like whenever you're playing a video game, you beat a certain level, and now you're on to the next level. After that previous level, you got information that you take with you to the next level, and then from there you keep you know, developing. That's all it is. Just, you know, you hit the pause button on the fucking controller and look at your objectives. All right, go talk to the different characters, go talk to the NPCs. All right, although the angels are not no NPCs, I'll tell you that. Ready. I know a lot of godly beings are too. So just never stop exercising that readiness, because it's eternal. You can't just sit up there and be ready for a trillion years, and then a trillion and 2 years go by, and then boom, you're not ready. And then boom, it's like, what? No, being ready is the only thing we're programmed to always be, and this is it. So, yeah. I love looking at the sky, because there's so much going on in the sky right now, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Oh, what, you need to see a spaceship and shit, and comets and asteroids and dragons and all that to think that there's nothing going on in the sky? No, all that is there. The higher you transcend, especially, but you know, there's so much going on. Like, that's beautiful. I gotta show this one more time. Look at that. Straight beautiful. That's what that is. One thing you gotta make sure you're doing too is just traveling in general, right? Now, as we know, the map that we fucking know, bullshit, but that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's not about, oh, they lied. No, they didn't. No. We only need a little bit at a time, okay? Don't sit up here. Oh, that's just a moth. I almost want to catch it, but I'm not going to do it. All right? We don't need to know everything all at once. We don't need to do everything all in a day, okay? Yes, like as we were saying earlier, Earth is infinite. The realms are the expanse is very monumental, okay? It's divine. So, you know, how we know in terms of geography, it's always been good enough for those who are okay with it. But for those who need more and seek more, because that's all they were created for by God as God, yeah, that's how it'll be. So it gets to the point, you know, okay, you'll think that the world, you'll think that the continents and every states and all the countries and all that shit is where it is, based on how you were told by other people. But it's at the, you transcend past that. You can't just that you relying on the testimony of other motherfuckers just believing each other. That don't cut it. I don't give a fuck about your institute, your degree, how strongly you feel about your research. No. It's not even about me seeing it for ourselves. No. No, 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 no. It's about your perception. It's about how you carry yourself. We carry ourselves in the most godly way, and our perception is just as such. So what does that mean? It means infinite. There's no way in fuck I'm gonna sit up here and allow myself to think that, oh, because of gravity we can't, or there's only this amount. Oh no, it would take this many years. No, there's no way. Shut the fuck up. No, because the same motherfuckers be hopping in the comments every time they like the island. There's like this big ass island. I forget the name of it. I think it's Gaia Island. All right, I believe it's Gaia Island, Gaya. All right, and it looks like Mosasaurus Island, but it looks like a big ass like fucking creature, and it's been moving and shit. All right, here's the thing. That doesn't mean hop in the comments and shit on anybody. That means hop in the comments and go, whoa. That's cool. Oh, it's about the hypothetical possibility. It's about the possibility. And then remove the whole Mosasaurus shit out of the way. And now we're just, what? Beings who accept the possibility of everything. So there's no way I'm going to settle for less and just be okay with what beings who aren't the most godly want to be okay with. That if it's okay for you, great. But not for me. I don't think so. No, never. Because to us, what? Living is a whole field trip, but an eternal one. No, I'm not going to sit up here and no, the adventure never stops and this shit is never over. All right? And if that's how you're rocking, then shit, you in the right spot. But everybody, keep having the most amazing day and or night. Keep being the most divine you can be, all right? Because that's all you were created to be, and never let dumb stuff that other people are talking or doing make you think that you're not. I will get up here and repeat that as many times as possible, just so that we all remember together. Because you deserve to be the most godly. You are the most godly, and never forget it. All right? Yeah.